इस मुकाबले से पहले चैलेंजर राउंड के कुछ बड़े मुकाबलों की बात कर लेते हैं। आज के फिक्सचर जिस अंदाज में शानदार प्रदर्शन आपको नजर आया, पेरियार पैंथर्स ने आखिरकार अपने जीत का सूखा भुलाया और पहली जीत प्राप्त की। काजीरंगा राइनोज ने पिछला मुकाबला एक बहुत अच्छी जीत के साथ प्राप्त किया और अब समय है हम्पी हीरोज वर्सेस मुर्थल मैग्नेट्स के मुकाबले की। तो चलिए दोनों ही टीम को बुला लिया जाता है मैच पर। लेट्स इनवाइट हम्पी हीरोज। चलिए अब उस टीम को बुलाते हैं जो अंक तालिका में पहले पायदान पर मौजूद है, मुर्थल मैग्नेट्स।
Good evening everybody for this final fixture of this day, and it is going to be the table toppers. Yes, table number 1 and 2. They are going to be clashing around with this exciting and a very firework matches that's going to be lined up here in front of us as Hampi Heroes come into this match with a big win, and Sandeep and Bittu there for the corners. Sonu Murthal has got the big support of Nitin Dhankar back in the side, and Mohit Narwala and Captain Nitin Deswal will be looking out the covers as well. But both the teams haven't lost a match yet in the challenger round. But Murthal Magnets, this is not starting 7, this is the spectacular 7 I should call them, because Vijay Kumar and Krishan Dhul, the man with 100 tackle points, they're the first man to do that in Yuva Kabaddi Series. Krishan Dhul, the top defender, is there in the corners. Umesh Pawar, Ashim Malik, Vinay Virendra. This terrific trio has put up 541 raid points in total as a combination, and that's a big achievement. Manish Dhul and Sanjay Dhul in the covers. My God, this team is unbeatable even on the paper, I feel sometimes. But to join alongside with me for this electrifying encounter, I invite Navneet alongside. Good evening Navneet, welcome.
नमस्कार नवीन। और यहाँ पर नितिन धनकर दिखाई दे रहे हैं। रेड उनकी 339 है, रेड पॉइंट्स 231 और सुपर टेंस 14 बार। रेड स्ट्राइक रेट 68.14 यानी 68.14। और नितिन बिल्कुल आज वो चाहेंगे कि अपनी टीम को जीत के दरवाजे तक ले जाए। और इसी बीच यहाँ पे कृष्ण ढल टैकल्स 186 पॉइंट्स, उन्हें पूरे के पूरे 100 मिल गए हैं। हाई फाइव्स 10 बार और टैकल स्ट्राइक रेट है 52.15। तो एक तरफ स्ट्राइकर है और दूसरी तरफ कृष्ण ढल जो कि शानदार डिफेंडर।
Krishan Dhul, the man to watch out for today, because the first man ever on this planet Earth to score 100 tackle points in Yuva Kabaddi Series, and that's a big history to achieve, as the toss was won by Manish Dhul. Yeah, he wants the toss and then he says, I want the opposite court, and Nitin Deswal has to change ends. And this match coming into being one of the biggest encounters, because nobody has lost in the challenger round, and it is the top 2 of the table of the challenger round, because they are sure to go through to the summit round, and we'll have to see who will finish first, who will finish second is the big question, as Murthal Magnets have won 20 out of the 25 matches that they have played in the Yuva Kabaddi Series, and courtesy this spectacular 7 which has a very strong right corner, as Krishan Dhul is their number 4 jersey, and also the terrific trio. But in the Hampi Heroes, check out for that one man, Nitin Dhamakedar Dhankar. He's come in and created a dhamaka in the challenger round, because only in the challenger round, mind you, he scored 47 raid points just in 3 matches. That shows what a caliber that this guy has, because we missed this lad in the entire booster round, and Hampi Heroes couldn't have asked for a better timing for Nitin Dhankar to make a comeback into this game. Right, let's go in for this countdown and begin this all wonderful, electrifying and exciting match. 113th match, and it is going to be the first raid coming in from Nitin Dhamakedar Dhankar from the left to right of our screens into the Magnets' court. Right, this is going to be rectifying because none of the teams have still lost in the challenger round. And mind you, from Thursday the 30th, we will be starting the summit round. And if you are finishing top 2, you will just have to win one match to go through to the finals. And there we go, the first raid of the fantastic match here. And Navneet, I will just want to start your conversation off with the prediction. Come on, who's going to lose their first match in the challenger round?
I'll go with Murthal Magnets. वो इस मैच को जीतेगी.
Thank you so much for that proper straight answer, Navneet, really. And I'm hoping that our very, very good friend Mr. Harshit Sharma is listening to this. This is how you make predictions. This is how you go out and call. You don't have to say, नहीं मुझे लगता है लेकिन मगर वगर अगर फुगर nothing. Lovely, Navneet. I love this. And first point for Nitin Dhankar. On to Sanjay Dhul. Now comes Umesh Pawar.
बिल्कुल, और इसमें भी एक मजा है. आप जब प्रेडिक्शन करते हैं, हो सकता है कि आप गलत हो जाए, फिर भी मैच के रोमांच के लिए प्रेडिक्शंस खेल को और रोमांचक बना देती है.
Absolutely, absolutely. That is what we want. But twice, Umesh Pawar slipping there near the right flank. You'll have to be very careful with his right knee because he is that one man who's brought in so much of variation to this Murthal Magnets, and now once again Nitin Dhankar. But I'll tell you something. Focus is on Nitin Dhankar, agreed. But who has to take another focus is Sonu Latwal here, Navneet. Sonu Latwal needs to really bump up his game because Nitin Dhankar just completely missing out the booster round, and he still scored 2 raid points in this match. Oh, there we go, there we go. Just a verbal warning. So he's already scored 232 raid points. He's overtaken Sonu Latwal there. Sonu Latwal has played more number of matches, actually double the number of matches that Nitin Dhankar has played. So Sonu Latwal needs to pull it up. And you've gone in for Murthal Magnets. Let me also take up Hampi Heroes' side as Ashu Malik has come into raid, because in the right flank, look at that, number 42 in the chain. Under the chain goes Ashu Malik, and it's a multi-point raid for Murthal Magnets. How many is the question? Yeah, 2 points. Very easily done. The chain tackle under the dupki. Nitin Deshwal leaving the chain and coming across, and also sacrificing the right corner Bittu in that occasion. So 2 points for your team, Navneet. Good start.
नहीं, ऐसी बात नहीं है कि मेरी टीम है, दोनों ही शानदार टीमें हैं. पर हाँ, मैंने प्रेडिक्शन किया मुर्तल मैग्नेट्स की तरफ. एक सवाल है मेरा नवीन आपसे, और ये आपने जब टॉस देखा, और जब टॉस होता है तो कभी कप्तान रेडिंग चुनता है और कभी वो चुनता है कि मैं कोच चूज करूंगा, तो ये कैसे डिसाइड होता है?
See, most often, like, okay, now that's just a conclusion of Sonu Latwal's raid. Sonu Latwal, left raider, came in across, had that running hand touch on Manish Dhul. Manish Dhul is still conversating and saying, no, you did not touch me. And the referees want to have a look at that once again. I'll come back to that question. I mean, it's a very interesting one. Let's see if Sonu Latwal's stretching hand has got Manish Dhul. No way. No. So Sonu Latwal, of course, starts off with the claim, but it has to be a fact as well for the claim to be converted into a point. So let me tell you something. See, when a captain wins the toss, rarely he goes for the first raid. 99.8% of the tosses won by the captains will always select the court. You know why? Because there are for 2 reasons. Okay, one, you want the opposition to take the challenge first, and everybody believes that being the first defensive unit will work out. There we go. Nitin Dhankar has taken up against the top defender of Yuva Kabaddi Series, and that's a mistake from Krishan Dhul. Very, very advanced. Did not get both the thighs in place right outside the block line. Nitin Dhankar is too smart for such tackles. So when you choose the court, when you choose the court, your opposition needs to take the challenge first, and it is always nice to have the defensive attack coming from you. So that itself shows Kabaddi is won with great defensive units rather than raiding units. Okay, that is point number 1. And point number 2, you know what happens? In the second half, you get the chance to raid first as Ashu Malik gets that toe touch and goes off. So in the second half, if the opposition is raiding first, you get to raid first in the second half. So you are able to control the momentum. And also in the second half, it becomes very important to count your do or die rates, to count your empty rates. So there is so much so people watching on Fan Code Live shouldn't feel that, okay, toss in Kabaddi doesn't make any sense. It makes so much sense as Rohit Raghav gets his first raid point. And once again, that small little weak link in Murthal Magnets, Sanjay Dul right cover could not block him and push him away.
बिल्कुल। और यहां पर देखिए आसानी से पकड़े गए विनय वीरेंद्र। और ये मैच जैसा कि आपने नवीन कहा था कि प्रेडिक्शन कीजिए, और देखिए जिस तरीके से मैच चल रहा है, कभी एक टीम हावी हो रही है, कभी दूसरी टीम, लगातार टक्कर का मैच चल रहा है। इसी बीच जो रेडर जिनसे उम्मीदें हैं हम्पी के हीरोज को और 9 नंबर की जर्सी पहने यहां पर देखिए पकड़े गए या मिडिल लाइन को टच किया है। देखना है कि क्या होता है यहां पर।
They're counting man, Navneet, they're counting man. And it is a high-flying, electrifying game as I actually predicted and expected this to be, because everywhere there are fireworks flying here and around, and of course there is a lot of fumes, and the referee himself has gone in for a video referral. So let's check what happens. Goes in deep with the hand touch, gets the ankle there from the left corner. Manish Dul tries to dash off, but Nitin Dankar very, very strong. He uses the lobby still. Has his hands got to the midline is a big question. Oh, the defender crosses the midline. There we go. Umesh Pawar, the culprit. Come on. Umesh Pawar, what are you waving the hand at, brother? There is so many cameras around. Your mistake is very clearly seen. I guess it is Raider safe and 1 point as a technical point that will go away. But before that, did Nitin Dankar cross the midline? No. It is Umesh Pawar's line that has crossed the midline there, and Ashu Malik comes in to save after the damage has been done. So Nitin Dankar is safe, and Umesh Pawar crossing the midline is what I feel. But the referees are taking their time and checking a few other angles. It's their decision, it's going to matter for sure. I'm just trying to explain our viewers that what actually could have been going wrong for Umesh Pawar. Yeah, clearly crossing the midline. So it's just going to be 1 point though. Will Nitin Dankar be sent back in, or how is it? Is the big question. Still waiting. Decision coming in. We just want to reconfirm everything. Yeah, as expected. That's it. 1 technical point. That is the point that goes on the extra, where Umesh Pawar actually crossing the midline and has to go back. But Nitin Dankar will not get that raid point now. It will go as extras.
बिल्कुल एक्स्ट्रा गया है, पर पॉइंट्स इंपॉर्टेंट है। किससे आ रहा है, कैसे आ रहा है, ये बिल्कुल इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है। और यहां पर मुरथल मैग्नेट्स भी लगातार गेम में बने हुए 6 और 5। यहां पर रेफरी साहब 1 पॉइंट का इशारा करते हुए देखिए किस तरीके से वहां पर हैंड को एक्सटेंड किया, लॉबी में गए, और बिल्कुल वहां पर आशु मलिक थे।
Yeah, running hand touch on the right corner. Bittu has to understand that he is a good defender, but there has been few occasions where he has not gone back in time. Right now, we have Nitin Dankar raiding in, but here on the mat for the Murthal Magnets, if we have all the Dul Baichara and all the Dul effect happening in the defense, we do have another very, very important guest in the house. It's Sandeep Dul, who is in the house from the Jaipur franchisee, and he also plays for the Indian Railways. What a good player to be around for inspiring all these young lads. As Ashu Malik tries in for that running bonus, does not get it. And very good to see Rohit Raghav did not attempt at all for the ankle load. I love the way he goes in for his tackles. Rohit Raghav in that number 42 jersey from the right end. He's got his hands tied up with Sonu Latwal. I was doubting what Sonu Latwal is doing in the right corner, but my eyes were all on Rohit Raghav. because there was a couple of occasions where he could have gone for the ankle hold, but smartly staying away.
बिल्कुल, यहाँ पर देखिए 2 चेन बना हुआ है और इस चेन में फंसाने की कोशिश करेंगे मुरथल मैग्नेट्स के डिफेंडर, और देखिए फंसा लिया है इस चेन में, डैश कर दिया है, और शानदार डिफेंस यहाँ पर मुरथल मैग्नेट्स का। गेम में कांटे की टक्कर, 12 मिनट का खेल बचा है और 6-6 बना रही है यहाँ पर।
Exactly. Sorry, exactly. The dash was so effective because the turn was not being allowed there from the lobby there, Navneet, I feel, and then that is what really went into the favor of the defense.
और जो इम्पोर्टेंट जो बिजनेस एंड होता है टूर्नामेंट का, वहां पर टेक्नोलॉजी आ जाती है और टेक्नोलॉजी हर चीज को क्लोजली देखती है, लेकिन इससे गेम थोड़ा स्लो भी होता है। नवीन, तो आप इस बारे में क्या कहना चाहेंगे कि जो टेक्नोलॉजी यूज की जाती है उस पर आपका क्या विचार है?
I'm actually a little surprised that the referees will take that in consideration with amongst the colleagues. That is somewhere nice to have that in place. As another ankle hold from Sanjay Dull goes waste, and Nitin Dhankar gets another point, and he has to probably understand, Sanjay Dull, that it is not as easy as he can be tackling the other raiders. I understand that time is lost, but what happens is the watch is also stopped, so the match may extend. The right decision has to come in. So it's somewhere nice to have that. Christian Dull is raiding.
बिल्कुल, और एक बार फिर से यहाँ पर रोहित राघव जो बंगाल की फ्रेंचाइजी से खेलते हैं, यहाँ पर सुपर टैकल का चांस है और देखना है क्या मुरथल मैग्नेट्स इस अपॉर्चुनिटी को कन्वर्ट कर पाते हैं कि नहीं। अगर ये सुपर टैकल होता है तो 2 पॉइंट्स मिलेंगे मुरथल मैग्नेट्स को। देखिए वेट कर रहे हैं, अंदर तक बुला रहे हैं, पर इनविटेशन को एक्सेप्ट नहीं किया और वो एम्प्टी रेड के साथ वापस गए।
That's actually a smart move by the Murthal Magnets' defense, not going in for that tackle, because it would have been detrimental as Jagdeep comes in from the substitute bench. They wanted a raider this time, Murthal Magnets. Very rarely that we see that this happens. Has Jagdeep got something? I do not see the point coming in. He's struggling, is it? The moment he is coming, I guess there is some niggle in his right knee. He's got a bonus point though, and that's the equalizer. And now a super tackle situation with 2 proper defenders, Vijay Kumar and Christian Dull. Will Nitin Dhankar go for it? Is the big question. Will he actually go in and kick? Christian Dull! That's a solo tackle. Super tackle, but by the top defender of Yuva Kabaddi Series on a solo tackle, held him from the angle. He's got him from the left angle of it. Look at that. Nitin Dhankar could not escape that. And once again, a very good support coming in from Jagdeep as well. That's a really good combination tackle to revive Vinay Virender.
बिल्कुल, और जैसा नाम है मुरथल मैग्नेट्स यानी चुंबक, और वहां पर चुंबक की तरह चिपक गए और वहां पर मिड लाइन को क्रॉस नहीं करने दिया नितिन धनकर को। यहां पर इसी बीच विनय वीरेंद्र, और यहां पर एम्प्टी रेड के साथ वो वापस जा रहे हैं। इसी बीच फिर से एक बार रोहित राघव, देखिए यहां पर 4 खिलाड़ी 2 चेन, और कमाल की बात है कि उनकी जो जर्सी है उस पे भी 4 और 2 लिखा हुआ है। तो देखना है क्या वहां पर टच किया है, रनिंग हैंड टच किया है और सीधे वो लॉबी पे गए, बिल्कुल कॉन्फिडेंट है। और देखिए यहां पर हाथ मिला करके वो मिड लाइन पर जाएंगे वापस।
Manish Dull was so deep there, Navneet. Actually, see once again the skills of the raider. What was Vijay Kumar doing when Rohit Raghav is completely going in so deep and he's not even having an idea what is happening behind him? Vinay Kumar, in fact Vijay Kumar has to go in with the charge, with the dash, and he's going in attacking your captain. That's the surprise tackle from Rohit Raghav from the left hand position. Look at that. He is so dangerous there, and that's an equalizer. Vinay Virendra did not see that coming. He never saw that coming. So if you are a left raider, watch out from the left in. There is going to be surprise in the Hampi Heroes flank. If you are a right raider, watch out because it's going to be in the right in. So somewhere the dynamite will be ticking as this is a super tiger situation. Now once again, Vijay Kumar and Krishan Dul, both prominent corner defenders of Murthal Magnets. Can they nab Nitin Dhankar as they did in the previous raid? Is a very big question. But Nitin Dhankar looks strong and he cleans Murthal Magnets up. Unbelievable. This is the most bizarre moment that I have seen ever in the challenger round. I say this, Navneet, because Murthal Magnets have conceded the first all out instead of the opposition. I guess this is a record in the entire, even in the booster round, one or two matches maybe, but very confidently in the challenger round. This is the first ever time that has happened that the Murthal Magnets have conceded an all out on the opposition.
बिल्कुल, और यहां पर देखिए 3 पॉइंट्स, यानी कि सुपर रेड होगा यहां पर। एक बोनस पॉइंट मिला है और 2 टच पॉइंट्स मिला है।
Yeah, it is actually a super raid. It is considered to be a super raid as well for the bonus and 2 touch points. It's not just the touch points that is considered as super raids, because it is the raider only who's putting the effort, and Manish Dul and Sanjay Dul now getting a little anxious. Now they are little getting anxious as Murthal Magnets. They should not lose their calm. That is not the way you will be attacking a tall raider like Sonu Lathwal. He can just fall from the back line and cross the midline. So left cover and right cover, both the Dhuls, Manish and Sanjay sent out on the bench. Vinay Virendra should have expected this. Come on, this is Rohit Raghav's brilliance. If you don't come to me, I will come to you with the surprise tackle. Look at that. Where is Sultan of Surprises, Ankit? Vinay Virendra, I guess, is not looking good for him. The left hand, his strong raiding hand, Navneet. I hope he's fine.
बिल्कुल, और हम सभी उम्मीद करेंगे कि विनय वीरेंद्र अपने जो हाथ है उनको ज्यादा चोट नहीं लगी होगी। और फिर से हमारे सामने एक बार फिर से नितिन धनकर, और आप जैसे कह रहे हैं धमाकेदार धनकर, और वो पिछले जो रेड में ऑल आउट किया वो बिल्कुल धमाके से कम नहीं था।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, और मैं विजय कुमार से माफी मांगना चाहता हूं क्योंकि उन्होंने सही किया। The same thing that Nitin Dhankar actually did. He went in for the charge. He went in deep to attack Umesh Pawar. Vijay Kumar came in, but Nitin Dhankar turned so quickly. Oh my God! When Rohit Raghav was there, he did not turn so quickly. But Vijay Kumar did his best, but the raider too good. Nothing wrong from the defense.
जी हाँ, इसी बीच आशु मलिक वो चाहेंगे कि फिर से अपने टीम को लौटाए, और ये एक जो देखिए नितिन धनकर पीछे आराम कर रहे हैं और 3 चेन लगातार आशु मलिक को फंसाने की कोशिश कर रही है, लेकिन आशु मलिक अपना वक्त लेते हुए और उसके बाद एम्प्टी रेड के साथ वापस चले गए हैं। नितिन धनकर यहाँ पर सुपर टैकल का मौका है मुरथल मैग्नेट्स के पास। यहाँ पर देखिए एकदम कॉर्नर पर इनवाइट कर रहे हैं वहां पर।
Yeah, super tackle situation, but on the top screen, I am concerned about that shot where we just saw what happened to Vinay Virendra. Our physio partner UM is checking on him. In the meantime, Umesh Pawar has been found wanting on the bench. Come on, the idea was right, but Nitin Dhankar is too quick to be tackled from the back line. Oh my God, am I looking at Murthal Magnets in a different way? Because after the all out, they haven't been able to score many points, and still they have been reduced to 2 men on the court. Ashu Malik needs to save them somewhere. Bonus will not work. They've given him the bonus. The bonus is just given away. They're not bothered about the bonus. It's the Hampi Heroes, and Ashu Malik will not get a touch point. He'll have to go back empty-handed. He will have to put in that super tackle along with Krishan Dul this time. He has to make this happen as Nitin Dhankar once again walks in. So a super tackle only will be able to survive Murthal Magnets, Navneet.
बिल्कुल, और
यहां पर देखिए सुपर टैकल का मौका है और 2 पॉइंट्स अगर इस गेम में लाएंगे तो थोड़ी सी मिनी रिवाइवल मिलेगी। भले पॉइंट्स का डिफरेंस नहीं है, लेकिन जो अच्छी टीमें होती है नवीन, और वो मुसीबत में ही खड़ी होती है। जब आपको प्रॉब्लम है और उस प्रॉब्लम से जब आप टकरा करके आप पार पाते हैं, तभी आपका काउंट होता है कि आप ग्रेट टीम है।
Yeah, this is a test of greatness for Murthal Magnets, and error coming in from the left corner. Sandeep of Hampi Heroes. Ashu Malik was not even trying to go for any points. He didn't even go for a bonus or a kick. But then Sandeep getting too anxious. Really, you'll have to hold your nerves. That's very, very important as a defender. Now Rohit Raghav walks in with a super tackle situation which is on, and Manish Dull has been revived. So it's two proper defenders, Krishan Dull and Manish Dull, along with Ashu Malik. They'll have to get this super tackle. If Rohit Raghav can manage a point out of this, then it's going to be curtains on the Murthal Magnets. Krishan Dull comes across this. Enough is enough. I am the top defender of Yuva Kabaddi Series, and you just can't escape my class. Right, super tackle. Kick.
बिल्कुल। और
Yeah, Navneet, go on.
जी हाँ, और जो सुपर टैकल का जो मौका मिला था उसे भुनाया, और देखिए गेम में अब वापस ही कर रहे हैं। जो हम लोग बात कर रहे थे कि जो बड़ी टीमें होती है वो पीछे से आती है, बैकफुट पर भी रहती है, तो लड़ाई करने के लिए हमेशा रेडी रहती है। और देखिए कमाल की लड़ाई कर रही है यहाँ पर। आप आशु मलिक की बात कर रहे थे नवीन, कि आशु मलिक को कुछ करना पड़ेगा, और वो अपना रोल प्ले कर रहे हैं।
Yeah, running hand touch on to Nitin Deswal. That is his biggest skill. Running hand touch on to the right corners. And Ashu Malik is so strong in doing that. And I'm happy to see Vinay Virender on the mat. Thank you so much, our physio partners, UEM, University of Engineering and Management. Oh, come on, Ashu Malik. No, my friend. No. I know that you also understood what your mistake was. You cannot charge Nitin Dhankar that way. You just can't do that. And Ashu Malik immediately realizing his mistake. Nitin Dhankar, with the pace that he runs, he can always pause and turn. My God, that's some skills, that's some agility, and that's some fitness on the mat. You just can't do that so easily on the mat. Vinay Virender's got his left hand bandaged, and he is coming to save his team. I know it is still hurting. It is his strong arm. Oh, there you go. He's still shaking that away. And he has to do that. And Manish Dull also should be very careful in the chain, because he's holding Vinay Virender's left hand. He can't go in with chain tackles, but the dash comes in from Krishan Dull. Ineffective. And Nitin Dhankar is turning it around for the Hampi Heroes. Look at that. He did not get the angle at all. No force. And Navneet, you can talk about the force now from physics onto that tackle.
बिल्कुल, और सही एंगल का आप अक्सर जिक्र करते हैं। मैं जस्ट देख रहा था और केयरफुली देख रहा था कि वहां पर देखिए, यहां पर एकदम दोनों तरफ से जो डिफेंडर है वो बीच में सिमेट्री बना करके रखे थे, लेकिन यहां पर थोड़ा सा सिमेट्री टूटा, फोर्स सही नहीं था। और नितिन धनकर जिस मंजिल की उन्हें तलाश थी, जिस लाइन की उन्हें तलाश थी, जिस रेखा की उन्हें तलाश थी, उस रेखा को टच किया और एक बहुमूल्य कीमती पॉइंट अपने टीम के लिए दर्ज किया।
Actually, they are still debating on that. It is the end of the first half, so they're just wanting to know if Nitin Dhankar is crossed or Krishan Dull's dash was effective. That is a big question, because I did not feel the force was there, and somewhere Nitin Dhankar would have crossed the midline is what he is thinking. He is tensed and he does not want to cool down, because I understand a cooling down can reduce your momentum, reduce your adrenaline rush. Oh, raider out. Krishan Dull gets the big fish. Oh my God. Nitin Dhamakedar Dhankar has been dashed out. Why? Because he tried to come into the midline from outside the lobby. That is what has happened. Oh, I thought that's the end of the first half, but still we have 5 seconds left as Vinay Virender will try to put in just a formal raid, I guess, just for legalities. Will he try something heroic? No, he won't with the injured left hand. He will go back. So that's what it is. Hampi Heroes lead this just by 1 point. and Murthal Magnets are fighting this around. I haven't seen this in a long time. I think I am seeing this for the first time, that Murthal Magnets are struggling and their efficiency has been put to good test, and Hampi Heroes are giving them a good run.
बिल्कुल, और जब 20-19 का खेल होता है और हम कह रहे हैं कि मुरथल मैग्नेट स्ट्रगल कर रही है, तो समझ में आता है कि वो कितनी बड़ी टीम है. 1 पॉइंट से बस पीछे है. हालांकि वो पूरे टूर्नामेंट में बिल्कुल धमाका मचा करके रखी है और जीत के बाद जीत पाई है. यहां पर देखिए हाइलाइट्स हमारे सामने, और देखिए ये शानदार डुबकी थी विनय वीरेंद्र की, और देखिए यहां पर कमाल का डिफेंस भी देखने को मिला है. और ये जो डैश किया है यहां पर, नवीन आप बता रहे थे कि कैसे डिफेंडर का पैर जो था वो मिडलाइन को क्रॉस कर गया था.
Yeah, that is what saved the Murthal Magnets. Otherwise, it would have been more than 3 points for sure in that race. But somewhere Umesh Pawar's luck going in his favor. But this was the all-out. That was the first all-out ever where Murthal Magnets conceded an all-out instead of inflicting it on the opposition. But that is a very rare sight. I haven't seen that in the entire booster round. If I'm not wrong, there can be just one match. I think only one match where Hampi Heroes have won that match. You know, because Murthal Magnets were playing their bench strength, and Hampi Heroes had won that 56-47, if I'm not wrong. So that was the only game where the Hampi Heroes had won it against the Murthal Magnets. But nothing to take away from both the teams. Just that one extra point. Umesh Pawar crossing the midline, Navneet, is the only difference that has happened here. So that is why somewhere, Hampi Heroes are leading this by 1 point. So we'll come back. Do not go out anywhere. And it is going to be another enthralling and exciting 20 minutes to come by. Who will be the winner? We will not know even on the 40th minute. That's my challenge. Stick on to fan code. Welcome back everybody on fan code, and this is going to be exciting 20 minutes as I promised. And Navneet, see, this is what I said when Manish Dhul actually he kind of did not get that toss going towards him, so he'll have to start that raid in the second half. The first raid will be in the team that has actually not winning the toss, so there is so much to do with the toss as Vinay Virender puts in that empty raid and brings in Sonu Lathwal. Sonu Lathwal today is taking his time. Yeah, he can afford to do that, but not for long. Not for long. It's just that one simple, slender point of lead.
बिल्कुल, और सोनू लठवल आज के मैच में 3 पॉइंट लाए हैं नवी, और बिल्कुल वो नितिन धनकर को सपोर्ट किए. नितिन धनकर ने 8 पॉइंट लाए हैं, और जो ऑपोजिशन है आशु मलिक इस गेम में रेडिंग में और टोटल पॉइंट्स में भी लीड कर रहे. 11 पॉइंट आशु मलिक के भी है, और बिल्कुल वो अपनी टीम को मिनी रिवाइवल करवाए हैं.
Very much. And that's a combination tackle to put out Vinay Virender. He is looking a little bit out of place. I will really want him. He goes for the toe touch, does not get it, and a double thigh hold from Sandeep from the left corner. Okay, so something happening there. Aryan was substituted. In fact, Sandeep Narwal was substituted in from the Hampi Heroes, and Sonu Lathwal was taken out to strengthen the defense. And Ramesh Narwal, in fact, the coach of Hampi Heroes, thinking it well. Sonu Lathwal goes in for the running hand touch, gets his man Vijay Kumar from the left corner. And has to be said here, Navneet, Mandeep Singh is taking over the charges of the coach for Murthal Magnets. So he's got a challenging match first up his first match as full-time coach for the Murthal Magnets, and it is going to be a challenging match for him.
जी हाँ, और कोच का रोल कितना बड़ा होता है ना, मैच के पीछे भी वो किस तरीके से इंस्पायर करते हैं, और जो मैच में छोटे छोटे जो एडवाइजेस देते हैं वो कितना बड़ा ताकत बन सकता है.
Very much, it is. See, it is like what we are probably doing our work on the mat. We will feel that it is okay, it is nice, but a third eye watching from outside the mat will always give us an overall picture of where we will, probably change our strategies, techniques, what should we do for the betterment of our game and everything. So, somewhere, even this is happening for the first time ever. Murthal Magnets changing so many substitutes. Jagdeep wanted to come inside the mat from the bench, but then Krishan Dul said, okay, I do have one more raid to go, and after this you can come in, because that will be a do or die raid. So they are really being tested here, Navneet, Murthal Magnets.
बिल्कुल, मुरथल मैग्नेट्स इस हाफ में भी कुछ तकरीबन 3-3.5 मिनट का खेल गुजर चुका है, और देखिए यहाँ पर ग्रीन कार्ड.
He was talking a lot while the raid, so just a card warning that came into the Hampi heroes. Now, super tackle situation as Rohit Raghav comes in. He will not do anything stupid is what I have seen him, because he was scouted out from very grassroots level. He played a grassroots level kabaddi along with the other superstars who made their way into the franchisee league. He was handpicked for his talent by our very good friend Ashwin, and went into the Bengal franchisee, became a very important integral part of the Bengal franchisee in the franchisee league, and then came back to Yuva Kabaddi Series to play for Hampi Heroes, and what a revolution he's been. Jagdeep comes in for a do or die race. The gate doesn't come through. The covers nabbing him out, and a worried look Murthal Magnets.
बिल्कुल, और मुरथल मैग्नेट्स इस मैच में जैसे ही वो प्रदर्शन की उम्मीद कर रहे थे उस तरीके का प्रदर्शन नहीं है, और देखिए यहाँ पर सुपर टैकल का चांस है और डू और डाई रेड भी है. तो देखना है कि किस तरीके से क्या होता है यहाँ पर, क्योंकि अगर दोनों खिलाड़ी पकड़े गए तो क्या होगा. मिडलाइन को क्रॉस किया है, ऑल आउट हुआ है. यहाँ पर 4 के 4 पॉइंट्स मिलेगा, और हम सब ये जो दृश्य है दोबारा देख रहे हैं. एक बार और ऐसा हो चुका है नवीन.
Oh my God, that's what I said. I am seeing the most rarest thing ever. And look at Nitin Dhankar, the way he struggles, the way he kicks off everybody. He does not give any opportunity even for the topmost defender of Yuva Kabaddi Series. Krishan Dulwar was also unsuccessful in tackling him and keeping him down. What a raider, Nitin Dhamakedar Dhankar. He's put the entire Murthal Magnets into a spot of big bother. Now, the terrific trio has to come into its own, because this is going to be a big lead. And Rohit Raghav is also there. Oh my God! Ashu Malik has shown a brilliance that is just pulled out something which is, I guess, from Mars. That raid is not from Earth. It is from Mars or even Jupiter. My God! 3 plus 1, 4-point raid is it? Come on, referee. 3, yeah, and the bonus. There we go. So it's a super raid plus 1, 4 points. Oh my God! We'll have to see that again. Rohit Raghav comes in from the right end, does not get the proper hold on Ashu Malik. Legs are let free by the left corner defender there. Sandeep had to take care of the legs. Legs were free. Make a note of this raid now. This is going to be the match turning raid. If Murthal Magnets will somewhere come back and win this match, it's because of that raid.
जी हाँ, और शायद ऐसा रेड बहुत ही कम देखने को मिलेगा, और जब टूर्नामेंट में सारे रेड्स का जिक्र होगा तो आप इस रेड को कहां रखेंगे? टॉप 5 में क्या ये रेड रहेगा नवीन?
मैं वही बोल रहा था. हालांकि आज सोमवार है, लेकिन मंगल ग्रह से एक रेड उठा के लाए हैं अभी आशु मलिक ने. ओ माय गॉड, दिस इज गोइंग टू बी द मैच टर्निंग रेड फॉर श्योर. if Murthal Magnets will come back, it's because of that raid. And look at that! Look at that! Completely disoriented defense of the Hampi Heroes now. And Sonu Lathwal was trying to just do the baby walk, I feel. He did not even get up in time and go back. And now it is Nitin Dhankar.
बिल्कुल नितिन दनकर, उनसे ये उम्मीद है कि क्या वो जो टीम पिछड़ रही है मतलब कि 3 ही खिलाड़ी उनके मैट पर है। और देखिए यहाँ पर एक किक आया, हवा में किक मारा है और वो जो किक है वो कहीं नहीं लगा, टच नहीं हुए कोई भी खिलाड़ी। और देखना है क्या लगाते हैं, बिल्कुल वहां फोर्स लगाया है। और जो आप एंटी ब्लॉक की बात करते हैं वही दृश्य देखने को मिला है। देखिए 2 पॉइंट यहां पर मिला है।
See, listen, I'll tell you what. Krishan Dhul is taking it too personally. He is taking it too personally. This is not a revenge game. This game cannot be played with egos. This game is let go and then win. Come on. I know you are the top defender of Yuva Kabaddi Series. You cannot block Nitin Dhankar in that way. Just before the midline. And Nitin Dhankar has to just push him and go towards the midline. That's it. And 2 points was achieved. As Ashim Malik is trying his best. Ashim Malik is really trying his best. Goes in deep with the extended hand touch. Gets Mohit Narwal and comes back very soon. Now, Krishan Dhul has been revived. I will really request Krishan Dhul, if he can read my brains, not to take this personally. This is not a personal revenge match. We will not calculate how many points did Nitin Dhankar score against Krishan Dhul. No, that's not our data. And lovely block from Sanjay Dhul this time. Comes across and stops Nitin Dhankar.
बिल्कुल कितनी खूबसूरत बात आपने वहां पर कही है कि ये जो कबड्डी का खेल है ये टीम गेम होता है। आप 1 और 1 ये गेम नहीं है, ये लॉन टेनिस नहीं है, ये बॉक्सिंग नहीं है जहां आप चीजों को पर्सनली लेंगे। जब टीम गेम होता है तो आपको याद रखना है कि आप एक टीम के अभिन्न कड़ी है। अगर आपसे टीम बनती है और पर्सनली अगर आप लेंगे, यहां पर देखिए यहां पर आशु मलिक को बाहर का रास्ता दिखाया गया है नवीन।
Yeah, you were mentioning it right. It's a team game and it's a team effort for that super tackle. First Nitin Jaiswal came in for the block, then was unsuccessful. Then the dash came in from the support staff and Sandeep pushing away Ashu Malik to get that 2 extra important points. As Rohit Raghav has been revived, he will just take his time. I love the coolness and calmness this guy brings on the kabaddi mat. Unbelievable. Such a small age and he's got the experience of a very big kabaddi superstar, and that is what big franchisees will do to you. That is what sharing dressing rooms, sharing the hotel buses, sharing the travel with all the big superstars will show you, will give you so much calmness, so much experience and exposure. And if you see, it will give you, you will have to take it and apply it in the right way. And that is why I praise Rohit Raghav so much, because in such age, getting such a coolness and calmness and getting that sort of an experience on your shoulder is not easy. It's not easy. Look at that. He understands the game. 31, so no problem. I think 5-point lead for Hampi Heroes, and Rohit Raghav knows this is just the second raid, and so much calmness he brings onto the mat.
बिल्कुल, और ये कामनेस तब भी आता है जब आप ईगो में मैच नहीं खेलते हैं, आप पर्सनल यहाँ पे हीरो नहीं बनने की कोशिश करते हैं, आप टीम को हीरो बनाना चाहते हैं। और कमाल की बात है ना, हम्पी की जो टीम है उसका भी नाम जो है वो हम्पी हीरोज है।
Yeah, it is not Hampi Hero, it is Hampi Heroes. So that means all the 11 members, including the coach, everybody is a hero. Right. Now, Murthal Magnets, what will they do? Because Umesh Pawar, even if he goes back empty-handed, the next raid for Hampi Heroes will be a do-or-die raid. Now who will come in? Come on. Now Rohit Raghav. This is the test. This is a test for his experience, his coolness, calmness, composure. Everything will be tested. And this Murthal Magnets defense will not falter, is what I believe. Will Sanjay Dhul give it a point? Okay, diving hand touch does not get him a point on the right cover. Now, 10 seconds, clock ticking, and he surrenders. Pressure can get to the best of the best.
जी हाँ, और ये बिल्कुल चक्रव्यूह था और अभिमन्यु को जैसे चक्रव्यूह में फंसाया गया था, यहां पर अंदर तक बुलाया गया, बार बार बुलाया गया, समय खत्म होते गया और इस बार फिर से आशु मल्लिक है यहां पर, वो भी डू और डाई रेड में है। पर देखना है कि किस तरीके से आशु मल्लिक अपने टाइम को यूटिलाइज करते हैं। देखिए यहां पर 3 है।
Oh, there we go. There we go. Ashu Malik is safe. Ashu Malik is safe. And he's got another point. I think even the third defender fell outside. Look at this. Sandeep goes out. And there. Ah. If the referees can go and watch that once again, all three of them were actually out. Somewhere luck going the Hampi Heroes way as Akshit is coming to save Hampi Heroes. Only 2 legal points given away to Ashu Malik. Akshit will get the bonus though, but the all important all out for Murthal Magnets. Oh, my God. Guys, we are here to talk. Let the referees decide. See, I will not say, come on coach, you can't be happy with this. No, come on. I will say that's a bad strategy, Navneet. I will not let any youngster watching this or any Kabaddi superstar who is in the making to utilize this sort of a technique. Akshit, yes, of course, you may consider that a smart move, but that is not in the spirit of the game. For me, going into the lobby without a touch point, Manish Dul steps into the lobby. I'm sorry, Manish Dul. I'm really sorry. But even with this, what's happening is, one, Akshit has spoiled the spirit of the game. Okay, I'm sorry I'm saying this. But 2, yeah, come on, lad. Come on, my dear. No, brother. I'm really sorry. You can't even stand there and argue with that point. And what has happened is, even if Akshit has revived a person, it is just 1 point. Hey, come on. It is just going to be 1 point. And then in the next raid, it is going to be the all out. Why spoil the spirit of the game? See, I understand it's a smart move. I understand if it is, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, raider out, bonus is given. Oh, that's a very good decision. By all the referees. I thank them from my bottom of my heart. Look at that. They have saved the spirit of the game. Even if Akshit has stepped into the lobby and Manish Dul steps in without a contact, it is just 1 point and the all out being awarded, and that brings even Stevens 32-32 apiece with just 6 minutes and 53 seconds to go. Akshit can go back and sit on the bench. And thanks to all the
देखिए जी हाँ यहाँ पे देखिए 32-32 का स्कोर है, 7 मिनट का खेल बचा है और हमारे जो दांत होते हैं वो भी 32 होते हैं और ये जो गेम है वो दांतों तले उंगली चबाने वाला गेम है। आप जैसे जब प्रेशर में होते हैं तो क्या करते हैं, नाखून चबाते हैं। तो देखिए कमाल का स्कोर 32-32।
But Namit, what's your call? Because I always see you support these youngsters, these lads in a good way. Yeah, that's nice. But what do you think about Akshit's move? I really felt it is not in the spirit of the game.
जी हाँ, और कभी कभी ये जो प्रेशर होता है, प्रेशर आपसे गलत चीजें करवा देती है। लेकिन कोई भी यंगस्टर हो, अगर वो 20-22 साल का है और जो स्पिरिट ऑफ द गेम है उसमें तो हमेशा आपको स्पिरिट दिखाना होगा, क्योंकि इसमें मैं नहीं बोल सकता हूं, क्योंकि ये वैल्यूज की बात होती है कि आप गेम को किस तरीके से खेलना चाहते हैं। क्योंकि आज आप यंगस्टर है और यही चीज आप फॉरवर्ड करेंगे आने वाले यंगस्टर्स को, तो जो छोटे जो कबड्डी के फैंस है वो भी तो देख रहे हैं, वो सीख रहे हैं। और ये सब जो सीख है 20-22 साल की उम्र काफी होती है।
Yeah, very much. Running hand touch on Nitin Dhankar, does not get it on Vinay Virender, and Vinay Virender was livid. He was angry on Manish Dul because Manish Dul went in for the dash and he gave the charge and he could not stop Nitin Dhankar. Right. Even with the injured left hand, Vinay Virender is still struggling and getting the points for Murthal Magnets. We'll just go back to that if possible. Right. Left cover comes in, does not get the angle to dash and has to go back. Mohit Narwal 61 tackle points before that in this match. Come on, that's not what the Hampi Heroes will want. Just going back to that Akshit's raid. See, I understand It is in the rule book. It's okay. It's okay to be in the rule book. Strong ankle hold. Pushed off. Nitin Dhamakedar Bankar can go back on the bench. And Navneet, you can just explain this force that's been put on the ankle hold.
देखिए ये एक और फोर्स है यूनिटी का फोर्स, और एक साथ सब मिल करके जब आ जाते हैं तो वो भी कमाल का फोर्स होता है ना, क्योंकि वो जो बचपन में हमने एक कहानी पढ़ी थी कि जो एक अकेला होता है उसे तोड़ा जा सकता है, पर जो एक साथ 11 मिल जाते हैं लकड़ी तो आप उसे आसानी से नहीं तोड़ सकते.
Yeah, very much. And do you remember? Okay, on fan code on the digital world, I don't know if you will remember that when we had only one channel in the national television, there was a group of birds that used to fly in the animation and in the cartoon. Do you remember that?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, जो जब सुबह सुबह 5 बजे टीवी खुलती थी और वो एक म्यूजिक आता था, और वो भी देखने का वो भी एक अपना समय था. आज आपके पास इतने सारे ऑप्शंस हैं, और उन ऑप्शंस में से युवा कबड्डी भी है, फैन कोड पर दिखाया जा रहा है और यहाँ पर नर्चर किया जा रहा है शानदार खिलाड़ियों को. नवीन,
very much, very much. Yeah, just going back to Akshit's conversation. I'm sorry, I'm a little taken back by that. See, I understand it's in the rule book. Okay, I just want to give an example here. See, even in cricket, what happens is there is something called, the term itself is called mankading, where the very famous cricketer, rather infamous cricketer, Mr. Mankad, did that. A very strong kick on the right corner by Vinay Virender gets him another point. So Bittu has to go back on the bench. So it is the way where the bowler is there bowling near the crease, and then the non-striker batsman leaves the crease out, and then the bowler completes the bowling action and then flicks the bails off. That is out, right? I understand that is out as per the cricket rule book, as per the ICC rule book. That is out, but that's not in the spirit of the game. That is what this example is, what Akshit did. I understand when there is no contact with the defender, if you go into the lobby, whoever follows you will also be given out. But what happened to the spirit of the game is my question. That's all.
जी हाँ, और आपने, वैसे तो मैं स्पिरिट ऑफ द गेम के साथ हूँ, लेकिन यहाँ पर मेरा थोड़ा सा मतभेद है आपसे, क्योंकि जो बैट्समैन होता है वो अक्सर जो बार बार क्रीज छोड़ करके निकल जाता है, वो भी स्पिरिट ऑफ द गेम के अगेंस्ट है. जब बैट्समैन एज करते हैं और कीपर के पास जाता है और वो टच होने के बाद भी वो नहीं जाते हैं, ये भी स्पिरिट ऑफ द गेम के अगेंस्ट है. तो सिर्फ और सिर्फ मैंकेडिंग के लिए, सिर्फ जिस तरीके से अश्विन के साथ हुआ था, मैं तो अश्विन के साथ खड़ा हूँ उस मुद्दे पर.
Yeah, very much. It's a good point. Very good point. Everything, not just that, everything should be under the spirit of the game. Very much. And see, when you speak about that, as Sonu Latwal tries it very hard, as Murthal Magnets now leading this game a little over 3 points, so it's going to be difficult for Ashim Malik to maintain that lead. When you speak about the Australian great players, we always speak about them, saying they are tough cricketers. They always, come hard at you. It is tough to, beat the Australians because there will be a little bit of sledging as well. Everything, yeah, it's all there. But I should once again give a big example from that same Australian team, where I am really, lucky to work with 2 of them, not just one, 2 of them. It's of course Gilly, Adam Gilchrist, and Binga, Brett Lee. Both of them, such good human beings. Never against any spirit of the game. And Gilchrist was the first one. If there is an edge behind the stumps, he was the first one to walk, and he never used to even wait for the umpire's decision. And same thing with Binga. If it is not out, he does not go in and sledge. If it is a not out, he does not argue against the umpire. He always played it under the spirit of the game. But that shows what you're made of, isn't it? As a human being, what you're made of, how much you respect the sport. So as you said, everything should be played under the spirit of the game, whether it's cricket or kabaddi.
बिल्कुल, और ये सब बेसिकली कोर वैल्यूज पे चली जाती है. आप अपने आप को आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं कि जो एटीट्यूड होता है ना, कि चलता है या नहीं चलता है. तो जब आप उस चीज को चलता है मानेंगे तो आप स्पिरिट को छोड़ देंगे. और लेकिन जब आप मानेंगे कि आप किस तरीके से जिंदगी जीना चाहते हैं, बेईमानी के पॉइंट्स नहीं लेना चाहते हैं, इस तरीके की आप जब सोच रखेंगे तो बिल्कुल आप स्पिरिट के साथ रहेंगे.
Beautifully said. Right, let's come back to the super tackle situation on now for Ashu Malik. Will that happen somewhere? Sandeep goes for the charge. Ashu Malik understands that he has to just take care of Sandeep, does not go towards the chain. He does not have to do something silly here because Murthal Magnets are leading this and they have struggled for this lead. Today I am seeing the real struggle by Murthal Magnets, and even if Hampi Heroes cannot win this, I just said if Murthal Magnets wins this match, it's because of that one raid where it changed everything upside down. And a do-or-die raid now for Sonu Lathwal.
बिल्कुल डू और डाई रेड है, मैच के आखिरी क्षण है, 20 सेकंड का वक्त है। क्या सोनू लठवल अपने टीम के लिए डू और डाई रेड में से कुछ पॉइंट्स ऐसे लाएंगे? नहीं, वो फंस गए हैं, वो बिल्कुल फंस गए हैं। वो शेर वाली जंप लेना चाह रहे थे, लेकिन ये जो पॉइंट्स है ये शायद मुरतल मैग्नेट्स को जिता देगा, क्योंकि जो अगला रेड आने वाला है वो आखिरी रेड होगा नवीन।
Very much. Krishan Dhul was charging behind Sonu Lathwal. He did not even see him coming there. Oh, do-or-die raid! Right! Super tackle, do-or-die raid, and even if Ashu Malik does not go for the kill, it's going to be 36 for the Hampi Heroes. So 38 for Murthal Magnets, no problem. Ashu Malik, can he do something and get at least 1 point? He gets it. He does not even want to give away the super tackle points for the Hampi Heroes. That's a big win for Murthal Magnets. I say this because they have really snatched victory out of the jaws of defeat. 39 to them, 34 to Hampi Heroes. At one end, it looked that Hampi Heroes will be really running away with this. But that one raid from Ashu Malik, which put in a bonus plus 3 touch points. The raid from Mars, मंगल ग्रह के जो वो रेड था, उसने आज बचा लिया मुरतल मैग्नेट्स को।
बिल्कुल, मुरतल मैग्नेट्स को बचा लिया, और बचा लिया मेरे कमेंट को, क्योंकि मैंने मुरतल मैग्नेट्स को शुरू में सपोर्ट किया, और तकरीबन 35 मिनट तक इस मैच में 35-36 मिनट तक मुरतल मैग्नेट्स पिछड़ रही थी, और वो पीछे से आती है। और जो हम बात कर रहे थे कि हीरोज वो होते हैं जब आप लाइफ में पीछे होते हैं, गेम में पीछे होते हैं, वहां से हिम्मत नहीं हारते हैं, और मुरतल मैग्नेट्स ने आज निश्चित रूप से हिम्मत नहीं हारी, और आशु मलिक की जितनी तारीफ की जाए उतनी कम है।
Very much. And that this is the raid which turned the match towards Murthal Magnets and saved Navneet's predictions as well. There we go. But Nitin Damkar tried his best. He really tried his best. And then Krishan Dhul understood that he should not be very selfish. He should not play the revenge and the ego game. He made sure that he played for the team. And this again, Sandeep making an error and saving off Ashu Malik, because that was a do-or-die raid. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Right, so in that do-or-die raid where Ashu Malik got a gift from Sandeep, also was the error. And then when Nitin Dhamakedar Dhankar was sent out on the bench, it was all over for the Hampi Heroes. And even in the last raid, Ashu Malik did not allow the Hampi Heroes to get the super tackle points. What a match! What a fabulous match! 21 for Hampi Heroes, 25 there on the raid points, nothing to take away from there. And the tackle points, look at that. That is what always makes a team win. And defense is always makes you winning the battle, and attack will just make you win the war. And that is why 4 tackle points for the Hampi Heroes. Even then, the Murthal Magnets coming back strong with those defensive points. Navneet, fabulous match.
बिल्कुल फैबुलस मैच है, और कमाल का मैच था ना कि बिल्कुल टक्कर की गेम चलते रही, लेकिन आखिरी कुछ क्षणों में, और वो जिस रेड की बात आप कर रहे हैं, और जिस तरीके से पैर को मोड़ दिया था अपना, और वहां पर डिफेंस में एरर था।
Yeah, Murthal Magnets will still keep up that strong first place. So they are the top favorites, hot favorites. Of course, qualified for the summit round. Everybody does so, but it all depends on which position you are in. Because if Murthal Magnets and Hampi Heroes will be 1 and 2, it will be really interesting to see that first qualifier that is going to come up on the 30th in the summit round. If anybody winning that match, they will directly go through to the finals of the Yuva Kabaddi Series. But lots to talk about, lots to play about. Today was a fabulous day, Monday, and tomorrow also we have another day, the last day of the Challenger round. And at 4 p.m. we have Kaziranga Rhinos taking on the Taroba Tigers. Murthal Magnets table toppers once again taking on the Aravali Arrows who plays third. Hampi Heroes, the second place team, will take upon the Periyar Panthers. So tomorrow we will know what is the schedule of the summit round, who's playing whom, and how is it that going to pan out to be. So it was a fabulous match. Thank you so much once again for everybody watching this on FanCode. I am Navin Chaudhary signing off with Navneet. See you tomorrow at 4 p.m. on FanCode.